Hello, welcome to the Sociology Self-Portrait Module 3. This is a slideshow basically explaining how my socialization was affected by the agents of socialization. First slide, or second slide really. The agents of socialization. The agents of socialization are a key guide to how a person socializes. There are many of these agents, and each have you socialize in a different way in a different environment. So you learn different skills with each agent of socialization you interact with, or who you interact with within each agent. Or really, it's a group, but it's called an agent. I have experienced many of these groups, and I will explain them and how they have affected me and helped me through my life. Most of these agents are positive. They have very little negatives. The agents, how they shaped who I am. A lot of the aspects of my personality were shaped by the agents of socialization and not by myself. The agents of socialization helped me develop my morals and an understanding as to how the world works. So these, basically the agents of socialization help you build yourself as a person. They help you make you and help you just develop yourself. They also helped me to understand and realize the social norms and how most people follow them. They helped me develop my circle of friends and mentors that I have now. They also helped me shape how I take care of myself. So the agents of socialization aren't just about how you socialize with others or your morals and stuff. It's about how you take care of yourself, how you hold your head up, how you lead your life, that sort of thing. Family. My family is probably the most important agent that has influenced me in my development as a person. They helped me know what was right, what was wrong. They helped me draw a line between what was good and bad. They taught me how to be respectful to everybody, specifically my elders. They taught me to appreciate what I have been given, never take anything for granted, anything like that. They also taught me the value of dedication when they pushed me to play sports. Never give up on anything that you want to achieve, stuff like that. If you want something, you have to work for it. Sorry about my voice. My peer groups were a very important factor in my development socially, especially in my later high school years. That's whenever I really had my group of friends really started to grow during that time. They really taught me how to interact with others and not just with my friends, with strangers as well, new people. They taught me to get along with people that I didn't know faster, make friends a lot easier. My peer groups also taught me how to know when to take something serious and when something is a joke. Normally take things in a sarcastic manner. They taught me when to take something seriously and when to, just stop taking things as a joke and actually take things seriously. It's a very important lesson that everybody needs to learn in their life, and my peer groups helped me learn that lesson. My peer groups also taught me how to pick an appropriate friend. Some people just aren't good people, or they're not exactly your kind of friend type. You need to learn when to pick your friends, who you want to be friends with, who's going to help you in the long run, who's the best with your morals, who works best with you, that kind of thing. So just pick your friends wisely. You never know, they might get you into trouble. My peer group also pushed me to become a more competitive person in terms of competitions whenever I would do a sport or in a game. I'm pretty competitive now, and I wasn't before when I was younger. They pushed me to be more competitive and fight for what I want. Specifically on our swim meets, because I was a swimmer through high school and in college. School. School was also a very big influence on my social development. It really helped me with how you should act around other people that you don't know, how to make friends, kind of going back to the peer groups one. The peer groups and the school one, that's where you meet most of your peer groups. They're pretty close together. My time in school taught me how to keep my composure whenever I was angry or annoyed, in a school environment, specifically in a public school environment, you're going to be faced with a lot of different challenges and situations. You need to know how to keep your composure. You need to know how to react in a certain situation. We're all young, crazy kids, and we like to say stuff that we don't mean, and we like to get into fights and stuff, especially in high school. You need to know how to react in certain situations. You got to keep calm. That's how I learned how to keep my cool. School also helped me to develop my morals, like how I was not supposed to cheat on tests or competitions, any of that stuff. So basically, don't lie, any stuff like that. Yeah, it helped me a lot there. Develop my moral sense right there. They push you really hard not to cheat and stuff like that. So that's where I got a bunch of that, was actually from school, believe it or not. The workplace. Oh boy. The workplace was one of the more recent, but just as important agent that has helped me in my development. Helped me specifically with my transition into adulthood. So whenever you turn 16 to 18, you get a job. That's when things start to kick it up into high gear. You gotta be ready to step up. You're not a kid anymore. The workplace helped me to learn to get to know people and work beside them on a more personal level than I would at school. You're not just getting grades and stuff. You're working for your pay. You gotta work with people. You can't just not know people. You gotta get to know them and work with them. It also taught me to be on time and take things into priority. When you're working for your job, you're working for your life savings. You need to take your priorities. You need to be on time. Like with the family peer group, you need to be responsible, dedicate yourself, and really know what you need to schedule out time to take your workplace seriously and stuff like that. Religion. My religion is probably the most second important factor in my social understanding whenever I was growing up. It taught me the importance of marriage and love. You need to love someone. It's pretty important. You need to find the person you want to marry. If you don't want to marry, that's fine. I'm just saying it. You need to find someone to love. You can't just love yourself. Taught me never to lie. Kind of going back to the school one. This is the main one where lying is bad. You shouldn't lie. It's an evil thing. It's a sin. Taught me to be loyal to my loved ones. Basically, just don't cheat on your girlfriend. Stuff like that. Don't betray people. Don't lie to people either. Stay loyal. Don't do anything like that. Stay true. Also helped me to draw the line between right and wrong. You need to know what's good and bad. Religion helps you kind of draw the line between that. You need to believe in God to help. That kind of helped me understand the line. That's what kind of helped me. God kind of showed me that line between what was good and wrong. You need to find something. It doesn't have to be God, but it's a good place to start. What's right and wrong. Mass media. Mass media wasn't really a big influence on my life socially. I'd watch a lot of TV growing up, don't get me wrong. I was a kid like everybody else. But what I saw on my screens really didn't influence who I became, especially as I got older. I do keep track of mass media on my phone, like social media, like Instagram and Facebook, but that doesn't really influence me very much. It did teach me to separate fantasy and reality whenever I was growing up. We all wanted to be superheroes, but you have to know what's real and what isn't. It also taught me that I need to listen to my beliefs and not let people in commercials and TV shows, dictate what I want to believe or not. My social network. The agent's socialization helped me a lot develop my friends and as well as my understanding of like what a friend should be. It helped me make a group of friends that I trust with my life, basically family, but not bonded by blood. They've helped me a lot throughout the years, and I love all my friends, pretty much. I would help them with anything they need, and the agents of socialization helped me find that group. or my social network. I guess that's the term I should be using. Swimming. I'm a competitive swimmer. A lot of my social network came from swimming. That's where I met a lot of my friends. Uh, it also helped me develop morally as a person. It teaches you, it may just be swimming in a pool, but there's a lot of life lessons hidden in there that can help you along the way. I think everybody should compete in a sport at least once, unless they just hate it. I think you should try. You can learn a lot from it. You won't just learn putting a ball into a hoop, swimming really fast, hiking a football, all that stuff. You'll learn a lot more from it than just that. I think it's really important. I think somebody should at least try and compete in a sport. You might find yourself not just playing a game. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the presentation.